Hey, what's up, peeps? All right. Oop. Gotta put my camera on. Let's see. All right, we're still under caution, I believe. So, race hasn't started yet. So with the yellow flag up there. What's up, Daniel Barry? How you doing? All right. All right, so this race was supposed to be yesterday, but hey, it rained over there in New Hampshire. So now it's today. But Blazers are keeping Damian Lillard. Are they really not trading him? Yeah, I thought he was. I thought he was going to be gone. But what's up, Daniel Barry? Member gang in the house. Woo-wee. Hope everybody's doing well today. And it's Monday afternoon. Well, Monday morning right now where I am, but if you're on the East Coast, it's afternoon time. Looks like the lights are off in the pace car. Looks like we're gonna be getting to racing. All right, that's good news. Get everything ready to go here on this Monday afternoon. Monday morning, wherever you are. Oh, the pace car's off. Under green flag racing. As Christopher Bell has the pole. And Truex Jr. is on the outside. We'll see who's going to get the... Well, actually, Bell's on the outside. Truex on the bottom side. Bell started on the top side of the track. And it looks like Christopher Bell will get the lead here in lap number 1. So we're underway, under racing here from New Hampshire. As Bell does lead the first lap of the race. There's your running order. It's Bell, Truex, Logano, Almirola, Blaney, Reddick, Wallace, Byron, Keselowski, and Suarez. Here's your top 10 already. And look, Truex trying to go in the bottom of the track, and he takes the lead over Bell. So Truex and that was a close at the line. I think Bell got him at the line because they were going neck and neck. I think Christopher Bell led the second lap. Now Truex, so looks like he went on the hot side of the track to pass Bell up. So Truex is now out in front, followed by Bell, Logano, Almirola, Blaney, Reddick, Wallace, Byron, Suarez, and Keselowski. So Logano's in third spot. Damn. All right. So Truex out in front, half a second lead over Bell. Well, they're going 3 wide. 41, 31, 38, 21, 40, they're all bunched up there. So we're at number 5 of 301 scheduled. And what the weather looks like right today, looks like I think we're going to get all the laps in today. I think we are going to get all 301 laps in today. I'd be surprised if this thing. I don't think there's going to be a shower that's going to affect the race like it was yesterday. So McDowell's, what spot's he in? Well, this is for 14th. McDowell and Dillon. All right. There we go. All right. Oh, I need a closed caption on. So we're at lap number 10 of 301. What's up, football 12? All right. How you doing there, football 12? Blazers keeping Damian Lillard. They couldn't find a trade partner for him? I thought he was all set to go into the Miami Heat. Yeah, I thought he was all set to go to the Miami Heat. Here. So Truex still out in front over Bell. Then you got Logano, Amarolia, Delaney, Reddick, Byron, Wallace, Suarez, and Keselowski. There's your top 10 running order right now. So the Truex out in front, like 9/10 of a second. Hope I was doing well today on this Monday morning, Monday afternoon, depending upon where you are in this world. So Keselowski running in 10th. Boy, this is not really a fast track. Not really a fast track, as they only go a little over 100 miles an hour down the stretches. Yeah, this isn't. They only go about 100, 130, 100. So it's not like it's a super speedway, where they go like 180, 190, 200 at times. This is a very it's only, I think the track only a mile long, so. Again, right. This is a flat track. No, it's not like the Daytona and all those at they're steep in the corners and everything. It's a flat track. Ooh, Tyler Reddick almost spun his car around. Yeah, Tyler Reddick almost spun around in the corner, going too fast. Hmm. So we're going first commercial break as Truex out in front, followed by Christopher Bell, Logano, Almirola. That's your top four. We got first commercial break. Right back. All right, I'm back. Man. Where's all my regulars at? All right. Damian Lillard is going to stay with the Blazers. That is a little shocking and surprising. A little shocking and surprising. I thought he was going to be gone. He could be gone. All right, so it's on commercial break. What happened to the? Oh man, hit the wrong button. Hit Prime Video for a second. Damn it. Let me hit that. Alright, I got a T back on. Alright. So we're at lap number 21 of 301. And we do have a competition caution. I think we're on 30 laps. I'd be shocked that happens. I don't think that's happening. They can get a better coach than him. I don't think he's going there. They can probably find other coordinators better than him. This is probably what Northwestern should do, is hire some young offensive-minded coach. That's what they should hire. Good racing. Yeah, Truex has almost a 1.3 second lead over Bell. Logano's 3 seconds off the pace. So right now, we'll see what happens when they do this competition caution, which I really don't care for too much in NASCAR, but they're doing that around 30 laps around that. I don't know, something stupid. I hate those competition cautions. Northwestern, they can do a lot better than Coach Oderon. Yep, so yeah, so they did it. It is going to be at lap 30. We'll have the competition caution. We're at lap 26. So.
Truex, and you see the gap back to the 20 car, Christopher Bell, 1 second. In second place.
So Martin Truex is what his fastest lap was 124.805 around the track. So, another lap and a half, we'll have our caution. Competition caution will be out very shortly. We'll see what the drivers do. Do they take 2 tires, 4 tires on this caution that's coming up? Oh, somebody, now caution's out because somebody spun out. That's the 16 car spins out. So we're under a yellow. So we're under caution. Under caution. Hello, Andrew. So under caution. That 16 spins out. We're about to have a caution, a competition caution, but 16 car said, "Up, get the caution early." So the 16 spins out, and caution is now out. He just lost it. He didn't. I don't think anybody hit him. So Allmendinger I don't think he lost many spots. He's still at 15th, so he's lucky that he didn't lose many spots. So first caution of the day. Let's see what kind of strategy some of these pit crews do. As we have about 40 laps left in stage number 1, so pretty sure they'll all come in and get gasoline. Man, who I think's gonna win? Man, I'm never good at those picks. I'm never good at those. I'm never good at those picks. I'm gonna say Denny Hamlin will win the race, but I'm never good at those picks now. All right, so it looks like they are gonna. Looks like everybody's taking 4 tires and gasoline. So who's gonna be out front? Off the pit road. Let's see. And Martin Truex, he hit a 9.6 second pit stop. 9.6 second. That's insane. So William Byron only took 2 tires. Hamlin only took 2 tires, so they were the first 2 out. So there's some strategy there by some drivers only taking 2 tires. Another commercial break. Right back. Back under green. All right. Back under green, flag racing. All right. It's back under green. Where's the flag? My green flag at? All right, we're back under green, and it looks like William Byron's out in front. So Byron's out in front, followed by Truex, then Stenhouse, Amarolia, Reddick, then Hamlin, McDowell, Suarez, Logano, and Blaney. We're at number 35 of 301. We're halfway through this first stage. There's 7 laps in the first stage. We're at lap number 35. All right.
Yeah, both sides. Stevie Reeves is like both sides. Yeah, back here it's just crazy. How much aggression there is to try to take advantage and put people in bad situations to be able to take spots.
All right.
Racing back through the field.
So William Byron's up by but 5/10 of a second over Truex Jr.
Intentional, but you know, two
Man.
cars going across the racetrack.
You would think that when you put new tires on, they just blast off with tons of speed, but they don't. These cars at this racetrack slide around a great deal on new tires, and it's the best time to pass. So a lot of aggression and manhandling.
A lot of aggression going on right now with these. After the restart.
Cost Christopher Bell quite a bit of track position during this cycle.
After the restart.
He's trying to work hard to get back up to there, as is Logano.
Keep talking about turn 4, turn 2. Look at the 4 car, Kevin Harvick leaves the corner, thinks everything's fine. Now all of a sudden the car's sideways. He has to have a big lift, and everybody stacks up behind him.
In the same exact situation on the very first start of the race, Jeff. Something I'm sure he's telling the crew they need to work on. Contact there.
All right.
There's good pace in that 4 car for Harvick. And once the run gets going, but on cold tires on restarts, he's had his hands full.
All right. I forgot to share this on my Twitters.
Stenhouse continues to fade back to the field,
Forgot to share it on my Twitters.
hoping it will level off at some point. Everyone else is trying to take advantage of him while he's on those old tires.
Yeah, the other car was a bit of a gamble out there at the 51.
They got the drumstick, Kroger drumstick car.
Watch it to see what can happen with those cars. Track position.
Drumstick. I like those drumsticks.
For William Byron, you think 2 tires are fine because you're leading the field, but I think
I didn't watch 1 second of the Pelican Summer League. I had no really desire to watch Summer League. Christopher Bell is in the pits.
it looks normal, but then
Oh, this is a replay. Oh, this is a replay. Never mind.
tire change is still tightening. Wides, jacks it back up. You cannot tighten these wheels with the car on the ground. They jack it back up. They tighten the right front.
I thought that was live. Sorry about that. That was a replay.
Over 4 seconds.
I thought Bell was back in the pits for some reason, but no, that was just a replay.
We see more 3 wide and the 47 continues.
Going 3 wide, man. Look at the cars going 3 wide. Everybody's in the crowd.
See the 54 car high again from the
There's William Byron still out in front by 1/10 of a second over Truex. Then he got 8/10. That's Reddick. He's in third. He's 8/10 of a second behind the leader. Amaroli's at 1.3 seconds. Denny Hamlin's 2.1. He's in 5th.
Top things heating up for the lead as Martin Truex Jr. looks to the inside of that 24. Just be interested to see how he can complete this pass.
So we're at 41 of 301.
This entry to 1 and entry to 3 here. Now he's trying to throttle up, accelerate,
I throttled up.
turn the car underneath.
Throttle up.
Get even close to that 27 car Byron as Byron adjusts this line. Oh, 27
Oh,
on the wall.
who's in the wall?
at the racetrack.
Not sure if he
Who in the wall? Was it 47? They said. That's the drumstick car.
quickly to the back.
Did he go in the wall?
More spots before he's at the very back.
Thought I heard them say he went in the wall.
Yeah, he's racing all over the racetrack. And Jeff, to your point, now I'm concerned that no tires won't work. It's not working for the 47. 2 tires might work if your car is good. It's working for William Byron, not so much for Cole Custer. And on the bottom left, if you saw it, mistakes, they don't work for anyone. Austin Dillon and Corey LaJoy
Yeah, so Byron's out in front.
giving them all their track position mark.
Yes, Steve, so all these crew chiefs make
19.
Truex Jr. gonna try once again.
There's Truex trying to try to go. He can try to pass Byron low.
Paul said, hey,
See if he can get Can he get it on the low side? And Truex will clear. So Truex out in front now over Byron. So Truex out in front. So we got Truex, Byron, Reddick, Amarolia, Hamlin, Blaney, Bell, Suarez, McDowell, and Logano. There's your top 10. There's your top 10 right now.
It doesn't mean it's completely out of the playbook. It just has to be at the right time in the race.
And closing in on William Byron now is the 45 of Tyler Reddick.
So Reddick is about 5/10 of a second behind William Byron for second place.
They're trying to see how much that car's gaining lap after lap.
And William Byron has actually never finished in the top 10 here at New Hampshire. So I asked Crew Chief Green Bugle, what has he done well here and what do you guys need to work on? He is very good, where he said, at finding pace on different lines. We've seen him do that already. The one thing they felt like they could work on is just outright passing people. They didn't have the speed. They felt like that JGR had obviously 2 tires, Dave, affecting their run during this second part of stage 1.
We got 26 laps to go in this stage 1 here in New Hampshire.
Carried out in front of Tyler Reddick. Well, William Byron, the 9
So
laps
we've got Toyota, Chevy, Toyota, Ford, and Toyota. There's your 5. There's your car manufacturer's top 5. And we go another commercial break. Another commercial break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back. Monty's a good coach. Yeah, Monty Williams is a good coach. I like him. So it's still in commercial break. Oh, there's a quarter pounder commercial. I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm not really pumped up about the Pelicans at all this year. Zion getting consistently hurt is kind of maybe really not really care about him anymore. All right, got 20 laps to go in this stage number uno. So Truex still out in front. We got Gibbs and Bowman battling for the 13th spot. So Ty Gibbs, since the start of the race, he's gained 23 spots on the track since the race started. Hamlin was plus 15, Custer plus 14. Bowman and Buescher have both gained 11 spots since the race started. So Truex has a 2-second lead over Byron. He's with 2.3. 2.3 second lead over Byron. So Truex out in front. He's kind of driving away a little bit here in this first stage. I wish the Pelicans would have traded Zion, but nobody wanted his injury-prone butt. I don't blame him either. Guy has zero work ethic. He doesn't want to do the things you need to do to stay in shape. So now it's a 2.6 second lead as Truex is really pulling away. Right now, Truex's car is dialed in as he has almost a 3-second lead. Yep, that's what it boils down to. We got 16 laps to go in this first stage. A long way to go in this race. But some driver only took 2 tires on that first caution, so instead of 4. Well, they go down. They get to 120, 132, 140 down the 150 down the backstretch, and then in the turns they drop down all the way to 92. Man, 92. These brakes, man. Truex about to have a 3-second lead of William Byron. Man, now it is a 3-second lead. So then Truex is driving. He's out in front of a 3-second lead of William Byron. It's a battle for the 5th between the 12 and the 11 for 5th. Looks like Blaney is going to go low on Hamlin, and he will pass him up. So Blaney goes into 5 spot. Hamlin drops to 6. Bowman and Harvick are battling for the 14th spot right now. Bowman has that. He's in 14th.
When you talk about New Hampshire, as they get into turn number 3, and you see just how much those cars go up and down over the bumps getting into
Man.
3. Right now, Truex Jr., William Byron, Reddick, Almirola, Blaney,
Man, Truex now has almost a 3.5-second lead.
all a part of the top 10.
Truex had a 3.5-second lead with Byron. So, man. 3.5-second lead. So it looks like Truex's car is dialed in here in this first portion of the race. I'll put this away. I'm back. All right. So we still in the commercial, but we're doing side by side. So that's good. So Progressive is doing the NASCAR nonstop. So we got about 9 laps to go in this first stage. We're at 63 laps of a scheduled 3:01. And 7-5, man. Yeah, if LSU goes 7-5, there are going to be a lot of unhappy people. If the football team goes 7-5. Well, the Michigan race is coming up in a few weeks. The Michigan race is coming in a few weeks. That's what, August 4th through 6th. Man. That's not going to be good enough. 7-5 is not going to be good enough. Not since they were 10-4 last year. 7-5 would be a major step back. All right, so we're 6 to go in this stage number 1. As Truex has he's pushing almost 4-second lead over Byron. He has 3.7 seconds over William Byron. So Truex out in front, driving away, but this looks like Truex will win. Looks like he's going to win stage 1. Looks like he is. No, I don't think they would have. I don't think they would have. All right, man. So Reddick is in a 3 spot. He's 4 seconds behind the leader. Amaroli's in 4. He's 4.5 behind the leader. Blaine's 5 seconds behind the leader. But we got 4 to go in this stage number 1. So Amarolia, he's in the 4 spot. He won the 2021 race here in New Hampshire. So 2 laps to go in this stage number 1 as Truex still out in front, followed by Byron, Reddick, Amarolia, Blaney, Bell, Hamlin, Suarez, Logano, and McDowell. Alright, so here's the final lap of stage number 1. Here's Truex, of course, he's going to win this one. He's going to win the stage anyway. Alright, so there's the green and white flag. So stage 1 is won by Martin Truex Jr. But he's been, Truex Jr. has been, his car, oh, who's smoking? That's the 8 car? That's Busch. Yeah, caution's out. As Busch car is smoking, caution's out. Caution's out. There's the 8 car. Busch is smoking. I think he hit the wall. We'll see. He's got some damage here to the back part of his car on the passenger side. Looks like he did scrape the wall.
Well, anything but just a casual Monday drive around the Magic Mile.
So with the Magic Mile. The Magic Mile. Let's see. Under caution. Yeah, who's going to win? I wonder who's going to win the Big Ten this year. It's going to be Ohio State. It's going to be Michigan. Somebody else. Curious who's going to win the Big Ten this year. I don't even know who, but I mean, Ohio State's going to have a new quarterback. I don't know who the hell the quarterback's going to be this year for Ohio State. Oh, man. Stretch. Nice stretch. Yeah, people talk about Penn State, but I believe when I see it. Yeah, I believe what I see about Penn State. Yeah, so we'll see. Based on a true story, Peacock. All right, Tour, so we're under caution as Bush spun out. So, all right, looks like we're gonna have some pit stops being made. So everybody's coming down the pit road.
Tyler Reddick gets up third place. Reckon he will get 4 Goodyear tires and Snowco fuel as he will try to match his balance closer to the leader. That is Martin Truex Jr. Kim.
William Byron, one of the few who's not complaining about his race car, he said it's good. I just need a little bit more of your grip, like taking 2 laps.
Yeah, Luke. Curious to see what Luke Fickle does. I almost forgot about it. Forgot about him. All right, we got Truex out in front on pit road. Byron, Bell, Amarolia.
So you're going to see here kind of the top of your screen. Allmendinger enters. He's been running kind of high. Just behind him, though, Kyle Busch spins around and backwards. If you wait a moment, here comes the 7 of Corey LaJoy. Another hard contact.
Man, LaJoy hit the wall too.
Be on the racetrack there, guys. We'll have to take a look.
So Bush hit the wall, so did LaJoy. Man, as they just came around the curve and just rode high, hit the slammed to the wall. Man, throw this coffee cup in the sink. Yeah, the SEC is going divisionless once Texas and Oklahoma come in next year. So that's going to be interesting. What they do with some traditional rivalries. I'm sure they're going to go away. Like LSU, Florida, going to go away. We've been playing Mississippi State forever, yearly. That's going to go away yearly. So, as long as we play everybody every 2 years, that would be hopefully they can do that. If they can play everybody every 2 years, then there's really no cause to complain. But if you're playing everybody, once, if it takes 6 years to play everybody, then that's a problem. But they got to go to a 9-game conference schedule. All right. So it's under caution. It's under caution as Bush and LaJoie hit the wall. Now the 8 car is going behind the wall. He's going to the garage. So the 8 car is going to the garage. So that's not good for him. His team. Oh, Tyler Reddick was exiting pit road too fast, so Reddick will have to go back to the pack. Huh? Man. So Reddick was going too fast. That's not good for him, right? So back on the green flag racing is Truex, Byron, Amarolia, Blaney, Hamlin, Suarez, Logano, Keselowski, Larson, Wild was your top 10 on a restart. And Truex just blast ahead, man. His car is a little more dotted than everybody else, but it's a long way to go in this race. There's Amarolia is in second spot. He's 0.6 of a second behind Truex. Well, some of these drivers are getting crazy. Oh, can we get contact? Okay. No. We had some contact, but nobody spun out. I think Gibbs got it at somebody. So this second stage is 115 laps. So we're lap number 80 of 301. As Elliott is in 22nd spot. Man, Elliott's had a tough time this season. Look at those. They're going 4 wide, man. Damn. Going 4 wide. So Truex has a half-second lead over Amarolia. Then Byron's in 3. He's 0.7 of a second. Man. So Bell going low as he's trying to pass a 3 car and the 38. Man, going 3 wide. It's crazy. Yeah, somebody tapped the Gibbs car. A lot of these cars are getting loose, man. They just all of a sudden they just go around the track and they just they're going too fast in the turn. Got the 341 and with 36 all battling it out. It's like 36 would go high and push to 41. So Truex still out in front. He's about to have a second lead over Amarolia. Then Byron's in 3. So we lap number 15 of schedule 115 in this second stage. All right.
Moving that car through the field, using strategy on the racetrack, but also able to pass cars. Yeah, I talked to this team a little bit after just what you saw, right? The speed of practice wasn't quite what I expected. It seemed like they had maybe gone down a little bit different road than the 19 and the 20.
Yeah, so about 87 and Truex still out. Truex still out in front. Truex still out in front. So Hamlin 4. Now he's in 3. Hamlin passed up Byron for 3. Oh, now Hamlin and Byron are swapping spots. They keep passing each other. Looks like Hamlin got in front of him, so Hamlin will take over that 3 spot over Byron. And Blaney's in 5. Larson's in 6. Logano, Keselowski, McDonald, then Suarez are the top 10. Yeah. So 12 goes below the 24. And Blaney will get around Byron, try to get around Byron. And I think he clears. So Ryan Blaney goes to 4. Man. Well, Kyle Busch is out the race. So him hitting the wall earlier knocked him out the race. So Kyle Busch slammed the wall, and he's out the race. So your top 5 is Truex, Almirola, Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Larson. Must be going to commercial break. Yep. So it must be going to commercial break if they're showing the top 5. And then they go to commercial break. So. Yeah. So. IHOP commercial. Got an IHOP commercial. Okay. Pancake tacos. Huh. Interesting. Pancake tacos. Alright, so I'll wait for this race to get back to commercial break. As under green flag racing. Got a few cautions today. A few guys spun out. Busch is out the race, so that was supposed to be his 4th DNF on the year, so. But Busch hit the wall, he's out. Out the race. I guess it's something that they couldn't fix on the vehicle. Nice. All right, back from commercial break. So stage 2, as Truex still out in front. He's pushed his lead over 3.5 seconds. So Martin Truex Jr. has over 1,000 laps led in New Hampshire, but he doesn't have a win in New Hampshire. So looking for his first win here at New Hampshire. What's up, Aquavision? As a 4-second lead for Truex. Man. And Truex car just keeps getting gets stronger as the run goes along. After the restart, he just pulls away everybody. So whatever his car has dialed in, they're not going to change much. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So Byron's in the 9 spot. He was up in the top 3. Bubba Wallace is in the 11 spot. He started at 28th. He started 8th. He dropped to 28th. Now he's 17. with 31 of 115 in the second stage.
Really, it's a performance thing. But as we're talking about Bubba Wallace, another thing that's going on with him is he and a group of guys kind of back in the field, they're changing the line of this racetrack. They are way up. Watch Bubba Wallace as he enters the corner. He enters really high. That's actually one of his lowest he's been in a while.
Man,
Really leaning high. That's what Kyle Busch was trying to do.
man, Truex just driving away, man. He's got what, almost a 5-second lead over Amarolia. I mean, Truex car's been just dialed in today. As the run goes along, he just gets stronger. His car just pulls away.
Since the restart. Let's talk about brakes. New Hampshire, St. Louis, we've seen brake issues in some places in great shape and how it works. Well, let's take a look at
Man.
what Toyota car describe the brakes on these next-gen cars. Let's take a closer look. Certain brakes are specified by the series. The caliper, that red area, it's required. The rotor, this area right here, required. The one thing that's an option, the brake pad itself. That can change for different drivers. Some shape worse than others. You see with the new 18-inch wheel, still very little space, but everything is got.
Man.
How do you adjust it? Air goes through.
Man.
Because as silly as this sounds, when you see those bright red rotors, that's what you need. These brakes like to operate well north of 1,000 degrees. Really
Man. Man. All right, so Harvick's in 10th, Suarez in 11th. They're battling out. But Truex, man, he's up by about 4 seconds, almost a 5-second lead. Bell's down in the 11th spot now, as he had a pit road issue, as he was going too fast, exiting. Yeah, that just can't happen. I mean, you know what all these guys know what the RPM's got to be. Going down pit road, I mean, you can't go over that. What's up, Steve? How you doing? How are you enjoying your Monday afternoon? And Truex just has a good car today so far. This track is flat. It's weird seeing a race on this track would be it's a flat track, as opposed to Daytona, Talladega. They got the big old bankings in the bankings. But Truex still out in front, man. He's going faster than everybody else. He's had the fastest lap speed, 124.805. Now Bell's at 124.442. That's his fastest lap speed, but he had that pit road issue. And he had to go back in the pack because he sped down pit road. That's something you can't do, man. Yeah. Today's the deadline day for the tag your players, NFL.
There you go. Adam Stevens rarely that animated on the radio, but wanted to make sure his driver took care of the car going through the field. And it's been a masterful drive for Christopher Bell so far in safety.
Yeah, today's the tag deadline.
Driver, what are you thinking?
I don't think the Saints are tagging anybody.
On pit road, they've caught you spots every time. What can you do to maybe help them?
All you can do is be positive. You know what? Yelling at them is not going to work. They're trying as hard as they can. They made some mistakes. And like Adam Stevens said, let's don't make it worse. Don't take a bad situation, trying too hard, and make the situation worse. And right there, you just heard, good lap, fastest on the racetrack. And by the way, he was 0.2 of a second faster than Martin Truex. That's the other part, Junior. If you make mistakes on pit road early in the race, and I got a bad
So Bell had the fastest.
you have a bad pit stop.
He said he had the fastest.
Christopher Bell with a fast race car. His day is
He was fastest around the track on that last lap.
And he could remind the team, oh, by the way, you guys remember, we won this race by 5 seconds.
All right, so we got Truex, Amarolia, Hamlin, Blaney, and Larson. There's another commercial break. We go throw this popcorn away. Wipe this off. Alright. Drop some stuff. Let me get that. Alright. Really? Drop that stuff. Alright. So commercial break. As we almost get way to halfway through this race. Getting close halfway through this race. Alright, let's see something here. All right. Nascar Cup Series here on USA Network. As Truex trying to lap Cindric again. I think Cindric's already down a lap. I think. Maybe not. Maybe not yet. I don't think he's 2 laps. I don't think he's about to be 2 laps down. But Cindric is battling with Truex. Wants to stay in the lead lap. And now Cindric, I think he slows up, lets Truex go by. Now Cindric is going to be a lap down. Tyler Reddick. What happened to him? Did he get loose? Or did he go hit the wall? Oh man, he almost spun out. Man, these drivers. I think these drivers are going too fast around the turns, and it's just. Ross Chastain. Where's he at today? He's down the 19th spot. So we're lap number 122 of 301. Yeah, Amaroli still he's still in second, but he's 3.6 seconds behind Truex. It's Amarolia. So Truex still out in front. He's been seems like he's been leading the whole race. Seems like every lap, They come on too late tonight. They come on close to like 9 o'clock at night. I don't feel like being up till midnight. I don't feel like being up that late.
So you heard that direction from the team right now. Michael Lewis sent Austin Cole, turn in the middle, and two loose off. Can't quite put the car where he wants it.
It's McDowell and Harvick battling for the 8th spot. Bell's now back in the top 10.
Was able to keep about a two-car-length gap between himself and the four Kevin Harvick, but now Harvick has
Harvick is gotten up on McDowell, trying to right on his bumper. Ooh, man, yeah, man, Harvick just got in front of McDowell and cleared him. But 45 goes in the pits. So Reddick and Dillon are making green flag pit stop. So is Bell. Byron. So we are having some green flag pit stops here. Yeah, a lot of green flag pit stops being made. LaJoie and Busch are off the track. Well, LaJoie's off the track. Busch is out the race. We're having some green flag pit stops, so we'll see once all these things cycle through who's going to be out in front again. Is it going to be Truex?
Looks like the right front is okay, but take a look at this.
So when you talk about responsibility,
Ooh.
that is the 24's responsibility to wait. The car leaving does not have the right of way. The right of way is to the car entering. The crew chief at the 24, Rudy Fugle, needs to hold his driver. I've done it. We've all done it. Very hard to do, but it's a responsibility of the car leaving.
Yeah, 24 should have waited till 31 got in this pit box before pulling out.
So to get some lateral grip for this 22 Mustang, so go get this work on your tires. It's no go fuel. Kevin Harvick is on.
So Harvick, he's getting four. It's like he's getting four new shoes and gasoline on his car. All right, so we're just lap number 62 at 115, the second stage. As we're getting close to halfway, we're at 132 at 301.
He actually hit the fence, Steve. He slid into turn 3, up the racetrack.
11, you slow down, 11. I thought 11 was going to pass his pit box up for a second. All right, so now Truex, Amarolia, and Hamlin, and Blaney, they're all coming to the pits now. And now Suarez comes into the down pit road. So we'll see what happens here. All right, so Truex out, and Truex comes out in front. Chase Elliott's in two. And with Elliott must has he pitted yet? Now they're showing Elliott. Now they're showing Chase Elliott in number 1 spot. He must not have pitted yet, because he's been Elliott's now coming to the pit in pit road. So Chase Elliott in the pit box. Yeah, they were just there. I was wondering why he was in number 1 spot. Yeah, they hadn't pitted yet. Ooh, Custer kissed the wall. Man, Bubba Wallace missed the pit stall. Jeez.
Those are the small things. I know they're just easy mistakes to make, but those are the small things that add up that can really take you out of the race.
Yeah, man, missing your pit box, and you got to back up and take seconds away, man. Precious seconds away. So Truex out in front. Dillon's in the 2 spot. As we're going to go to another commercial break. Another commercial break. All right, another commercial break. I should get some more water. Should get some more water while we're here. Yeah, while we're on a commercial break. back from commercial break? I think so. All right. All right. All right, so we're back. We're at lap number 141 of 301. As Truex still out in front. As he has a 3-second, over a 3, he has a 3.5 second lead over Amarolia. Then Hamlin and Larson, Blaney, Dillon, Logano, Keselowski, Bell, and Harvick is your top 10. So Truex has led 100, I think he said 127 laps he's led so far today. Man. We got 43 laps to go in this second stage, so with the way they go around the tracks, it won't be long. Won't be very long before they the second stage win.
Successful at this racetrack, Truex still out in front and really impressed by Eric Almirola going all
We got 20.
the way through a green flag run, still only
We got 21 laps. I'm sorry, 21 drivers on the lead lap.
couple of laps.
One car I saw in there in between the 19 and the 10 was the 9 of Chase Elliott. He's now a lap down.
Yeah, Elliott's a lap down. He's in a 23rd spot. Yeah, Elliott's been having a rough day today.
It was quest to make the playoffs. We had this, disagreement about points or a win, and I think races like this are going to put the pressure on him to find victory lane.
They made this car better though. He was running with the 21, right there with the 21, and there they are together. But the 9, I know he's got fresher tires, but his pace is much better than it was before. His pace now is only about a tenth of a second off of the leader prior to this stop.
Man. So, got Truex, Amarolia, Hamlin, Larson, Blaney, Logano, Bell, Dillon, Keselowski, and Harvick is your top 10 drivers on the track so far. Yeah, Blaney's in the 5 spot. He's 8.6 seconds behind the leader. As Truex has a 3.7 second leader Amarolia. What is that? 47 drumstick car. He hit the wall earlier. We got 39 laps to go in this second stage. As Truex won the first stage, and looks like he's going the second stage.
Really high, much higher now than I think in most points in the history of our sport. Cars don't drive good. Drivers will have more adjustments. Ton of work in there.
So Jeff, why would you not shift? What would you be trying to fix by not shifting leading forward?
Well, so one thing about this racetrack, David, it's very unique. The corners are very long. The center of the corner is a long way from the entrance of the corner. So this is one of those tracks where you can drive in the corner really deeply, and maybe you don't want to downshift it and slow the car down. Maybe you want to have more roll speed toward the center of the corner. That would be the only thing I can think about. But I believe most people in the field, when it comes down to it, the checker flag in every fly, most people will be shifting. And I would add,
Man,
If you were really loose in and you kind of cranked
and Truex car has just been dialed in all race, man. He just keeps driving. As the run goes on, he just pulls away from everybody.
The 11 and the 19 are both not shifting right now. Do whatever you need to do for your balance. Just giving you the info. The 19 really isn't that much shifting the whole race.
Huh.
And look at this right here, the 5-car Larson.
Yeah, the 11. They said the 11 and the 11 and 19. They haven't really shifted much at all during the race. And that's Truex is in the 1 spot. So,
off the corner down the straightaway. It's like
and Denny Hamlin's in the 3 spot. So both those drivers
in the dirty air behind the
aren't shifting as much.
crease.
And they said 19 might probably not be. He's probably hasn't shifted at all.
Hey, Dale, time for our Toyota driver update. Martin Truex Jr. up front. He's led 136 laps so far today. That's where the Toyota drivers are running right now. You guys were talking a moment ago about what this racetrack means to the racing community here in the Northeast. Martin Truex Jr. remembers it well. He came here when he was 8 years old the first time to watch his dad race. Sat in the grandstands like so many people are today. But what he really remembers, Steve, is the first time he got a garage pass. 1992. He said, I went in the garage.
So 19's up on the 23.
He said he was working on a carburetor, and I just stood there and stared at him for like 30 minutes. Those moments to be able to get in the garage.
So the Truex about to lap Bubba Wallace.
Just wide-eyed, just sitting here looking at
As Martin Truex in his a Toyota gonna pass another Toyota.
We were huge NASCAR fans, but NASCAR really didn't come here, right? We would have to leave New England to go somewhere down the East Coast to find the stars of NASCAR. And when they showed up here, it was just that. I wasn't lucky enough to be in the garage, but I sat here on the front stretch looking across into the garage, amazed at
So Wallace holding his own here. He's not conceding that spot there. He doesn't want to go a lap down, making Truex work a little bit.
and give suggestions. Yeah, that's the good old days.
So we're gonna go to another commercial break.
I want to swim first straight.
Another commercial break. So it's been a while since we had a caution. Yeah. All right. So another commercial break. Another commercial break. All right. The future NASCAR DoorDash, proud sponsor. Man. Come on.
Better stop. Hope you're paying attention. Now remember, the only taste protection and WeatherTech.com.
Transformers, 91% Rotten Tomatoes. Rise of the Beast, you can own it now. Indiana Jones. Get a free ticket when you spend $35 at Applebee's. Huh. Transformers Rise of the Beast. There's Bumblebee's car. Oh, what? Optimus Prime. All right. Transformers Rise of the Beast. You can buy it now on digital. All right, we got as Truex still hasn't passed Wallace, still hasn't lapped Wallace yet.
Currently, there are only 18 cars on the lead lap. The first one a lap down.
So there's 18 cars on the lead lap.
Briscoe right here in that 14, a little bit harder to see, a little bit different colors. That mobile, that black and gold, black and yellow. This at the top of your screen, if Wallace gets lapped, then this isn't for the free pass. But currently, this is the free pass battle. Chase Briscoe, Harrison Burton, Chase Elliott, and it is a knockdown drag out. They have been not quite pushing and shoving, but
And only 18 cars on the lead lap.
lap after lap with 26 to go, they're cheering Bubba Wallace on, trying to keep him in front of Martin Truex Jr. Kim.
They've actually gotten that car better for Chase Briscoe early on in the race. It was just way too
I'm surprised that Truex didn't pass Wallace on that commercial break for the lap him down.
Also just behind him, one lap down is the 31 of Justin Haley. He's running 22nd right now.
Yeah, so we got still Truex, Almirola, Hamlin, Blaney, Larson, Logano, Bell, Keselowski, Harvick, and McDowell. There's your top 10. Still top 10. As Truex Jr. is still out in front. He's been he's led a lot of laps. A lot of laps.
The more cars that are on the lead lap makes the decision for the leader more difficult. And you would think that Bubba Wallace is holding Truex up. The Truex just ran the second quickest lap that last time by. Bubba Wallace actually ran the fifth quickest lap the last time by on the racetrack. So while he is stuck behind Bubba Wallace, they still are putting good pace on the 43 of Eric Jones is going around in turn 4.
Oh, somebody spun around? Oh yeah, we got cautions out. 43 spins out. As Jones spins out, now caution's out. So Eric Jones is spins out, caution's out.
Where Chase Briscoe runs can come back to that battle he had with Harrison Burton of trying to stay in the lap. Unfortunately, the inverse can be for Harrison. Wherever they end up, he can come back. If we could have only done the lap back, we could have changed kind of what happens the rest of
So caution's out.
these guys back here, though, with only 23
As Eric Jones spins out.
You've not been getting the lead lap and then go that whole way without getting a lap down. That's that strategy that happens back in the field as these teams are trying to get back in the lead lap. Who's willing to gamble?
Man.
take the wave around.
So caution's out. Got 22 laps to go in the second stage.
Absolutely stay on the racetrack.
That's for Chase Elliott. You know, Chase Elliott in that championship battle trying to make the playoffs. This is a decision that he and his team crew chief are going to have to make right now.
30 laps on those tires. Can they hold out for another 22 to get to the end of the stage? At least staying on the lead lap.
22 is more important than the 30, I think, at this point. Figuring we're going to be inside of 20.
All right. So we'll see with some strategy here. What happened to Jones? He just, where's he at? There it is. I don't know what happened. He just hit the wall and spun around. All right, so caution's out and drivers are in the pits. Caution's out, drivers are in the pits.
They asked Eric Almirola what he needs. He said, I need his track position. They said New Hampshire. That was the code word. We're about to see what they're going to do. It looks
So Almirola and Hamlin and Truex.
tires was the call for Eric Almirola, Marty.
And we're going to have, we got Almirola, Larson, Logano, and Harvick only took 2 tires. Truex, Hamlin, Blaney took 4. So that's gonna change things up a little bit. It's gonna change things up a little bit. And commercial break. Let's see. So Truex is not going to be leading the race after this because he took 4 tires and some people took 2. So of course those guys were quicker out on the track. So, but we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. All right. Yes, we got Amarolia, then Larson, Logano. There's your first. There's your top 3 after these pit stops, because they only took 2 tires. Everybody else is taking 4, so I guess they're banking on. They're waiting to. They're waiting on the second stage then, but the Truex, his car gets stronger as the run goes on, so. As the run goes on, his car gets stronger. All right. All right, we're back from a commercial break. Iowa Speedway. All right, that's next week, I think. All right, so get back from commercial break. Let's see, we're still under caution as Eric Jones spun out. All righty. The 10 comes into pits and he almost, almost was out of his pit box. Man. Man. All right, so still in caution here. Still under caution. So we got 18 laps left to go in the second stage. And we got 168 of 301. So we're well past halfway. But I don't think weather's going to be an issue today as it was yesterday. The sun's out. We've got 18 laps to go. So we've got Amarolia, Larson, Logano, Harvick, Truex, Hamlin, Blaney, McDowell, Wallace, and Keselowski. There's your top 10. As we're back under green flag racing. Oh man! Well, I thought somebody was going to lose it there for a second. Oh wait! Oh, who's that? Somebody hit the wall? That's the 10 car. Caution's out again. If the 10 car slams the wall, and his car is screwed up. So Amarolia, his right rear wheel is looks like it's off. Man. So the 10 car is had running some problems here on the restart, and caution's out again.
And during the race, you saw the issue with the 10 car and the fact that the rear chain was having a little bit of trouble. After that stop, Eric asked, did we get the pipe? They told him yes. Then just now
Oh, the lug. Oh, they didn't put the lug nut on tight. Oh my God. That sucks for him, man.
See Eric out rolling in front of your screen.
Starts to throttle up, and you can feel it right away starting to come off.
Man, how could he not put the lug nut on the tire? He got one job. Guy's got one job. That's putting the lug nuts on, or the lug nut on, because it's only one lug nut nowadays. Not like it used to be when he had like 4 or 5.
Shot to win, and all those guys that you just look at the right rear wheel, look at the right rear tire. I mean, it is.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, that sucks, man. That's nothing. There's nothing the 10 car can do there himself when they don't put the lug nut. There it goes. Jeez, man. I'd be mad. I'd be mad. How can this happen, man?
That puts everyone down the lead lap, and now they're going to come down and do the big hit. So all those
So the 10 car is he's out the race.
disappointing break for the 10, but
It sucks for him, man. Sucks for. But you see that a lot, though, man. You see that a lot that these that they don't get the lug nut on the tire good enough. It's crazy. It's crazy how that happens, and so the 10 car is out the race because of that one screw up. Man, got one job. Even that, did y'all get the lug nut on? Yeah. Obviously not. Man. So Larson's now your leader, followed by Logano, Truex, Hamlin, Harvick, McDowell, Blaney, Keselowski, Wallace, and Reddick. But we're under caution. We're under caution as the 10 car. Somebody screwed up and then put the lug nut on tight enough. And it popped off. The tire came off. Man. So and they just had that decision. They only put 2 tires on instead of 4. Man. So man. That sucks for the 10 car. So, under caution, and now we're in a commercial break. So there's not many laps left to go in this second stage. What's this burger? From Wendy's. Double bacon, double, here it is.
It starts on the pit stop, so really focus on the rear tire changer right here. The tire comes off without an issue, but as that goes, push the other tire off. This tire should be able to spin. This tire should be locked on there, so he's spinning left and he's trying to tighten the wheel, which tightens to the left. This wheel was not installed properly.
Huh.
It should happen, right? You put your wheel nut in, you take the wheel nut off, the nut stays in the socket. A little bit quicker than the old world where you had to kind of glue the nuts on. But then the wheel itself comes off.
All right, so we're back under green as Larson and Logano is your top two, and Truex is in a 3 spot. We got 11 to go on the second stage. As Truex has been having a great car so far today. As he's in the 2 spot right behind Larson. As the run goes on, man, Truex's car gets stronger and stronger. As Truex has passed now Larson. So Truex out in front. And now Larson goes down low. And Larson trying to get a run. So Larson had took 2 tires on that last pit stop. Truex took 4. As the run goes on, those 4 tires will be better than those 2. As the run goes on. So Truex out in front. As it didn't take him long to get back in the top spot. We got 9 to go in the second stage. Oh man, somebody got into somebody, but nobody spins out. Man, they were going 3 wide. They're going 3 wide, man. So Truex has a half-second lead over Larson. And they've got 8 laps to go in the second stage. Man. We got 8 laps to go in the second stage. Whew. What's up, Kyle? Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Truex. Truex has had a great car today. I like to see guys like that win a race. Want to have strong cars like that. Seems like as the run goes on, his car just gets stronger. Other cars they just can't keep up. So whatever they have dialed in is working. So they shouldn't change much. Ooh, the 12 passes the 4. Let's see. Yeah, Blaney passed Harvick for 4th. We got 6 to go in this stage. So we got Truex, Larson, Logano, Blaney, Hamlin, and Harvick. Look at 45, who the 45-20, and what? I think 54 all got in each other. So we got 5 laps to go in this. So Bubba Wallace is in the 8th spot. Keselowski's in 9. They're battling. I remember Bubba Wallace was like about to get passed and get lapped, and then the caution came out. So that worked out for Bubba Wallace as he's in the 8th spot. So it's 4 to go in the second stage. As Truex now has opened up a second lead over Larson. Man, they're going 3 wide down the stretches, man. Sometimes they go 4 wide down the stretches. So 3 to go. Second stage.
This car is not working for me. It's not working the way I want it to. And so they're fighting that as well as everybody else.
So Amaroli's all out. Custer is out. I think Bush is out. LaJoy, I haven't seen LaJoy in a while. He's off the track, but he might as well be out. Haven't seen LaJoy's car get back on the track since he bumped the wall. That was laps ago.
Not sure whether they're changed because letting hammer on and to back down a little bit and accelerate down the straight lane here. I think they're clearing across the nose of the four. Margaret on the third board. Also Margaret's third.
So we're in the final lap of the second stage.
Final lap, by the way, this is probably a little bit late to tell you this, but if you haven't changed your fantasy lineup, you have to do it within the next 5 seconds. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get that garage driver out there. But if you've got Truex Jr. in your lineup,
So Truex is going to win the second stage. So Truex wins stage 1. Now he wins stage 2.
Kyle Larson, Hayden Dawes,
Larson's in 2. Logano's in 3.
strategy for a
And now we got the,
second straight
of course, they do the caution thing.
both stages here in New Hampshire. It's the 16th time that Truex
All right, so caution is out after the second stage.
got on to win.
Be right back.
Tied for fourth.
You gotta wipe this thing down when you use it, Don. Just leave it like that. Don't wipe all the way down.
Alrighty. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we are under caution as second stage just ended. So we'll see what happens here. So we got we're in lap number 189 of 301. So we're getting close to getting under. We're getting close to under 100 laps left. So we'll see who comes out on pit road, off pit road first after they all cycle through. But Truex has been the he's been the best car. He's been by far the best car of the day. Oh, cool. Let's go another commercial break, NBC. Why not? Why not? Another commercial break. Why not? Why not? Why not more commercial breaks? Why not? Oh, baby. Why not? Commercial breaks. Broom and get in, broom.com. I guess this must be another spot you can buy cars, like online. Man, look at it. Jeez. Alright, we're at number 191 of 301. As we're about to get under green. Back under green flag racing. About to get back under green flag racing. As Truex took 4 tires. Logano only took 2 tires in the last pit stop. Alright, so we're going back under green. So we're in the final stage of the race. 192 of 301. So here we go. Let's see if Truex can just drive away like he's been driving away the whole race. So Truex and Blaney are battling out for the top spot right now. I'm sorry, that was Blaney and Logano that was battling. Excuse me. That was Blaney and Logano battling for the 2 spot. There's Blaney. He's in a 2. Logano's in a 3. Keselowski's in 4. Hamlin, Briscoe. Then Dillon, Burton. That's the first time I've seen Burton up in the top 10. Elliott in 9. Gibbs in 10. But some of the drivers really didn't pit last time, so. So Truex out in front. He's a half a second over Blaney. Ryan Blaney. So we, man.
It's a tough race for the spotters to call because, clear a driver in the middle of the corner, but then you got to be ready to let him know when somebody's back to his outside. So that driver doesn't fence the car with the run on the outside. It's a tough situation to be in. They're earning that keep today. Steve, right call for Mark Truex Jr. to stay out.
Sweet leather. 195 at 301.
Won both stages. You knew there was a bunch of cars that just took the free pass that were going to stay out as we ride on board. Ross Chastain that had that health cam. I love the idea of keeping your car up front. Everybody needs one more pit stop for fuel.
got 41, 46 and 1. Where are they battling now? That's way back in there.
Looking to the inside of the 48, Ryan Preece is down all the way at the bottom of the track. But interesting.
That's not for any. That's not even in the top 10. So battle for the 5th spot is between Keselowski and Hamlin. And it's like Hamlin and no, they're still going side by side. So Keselowski and Hamlin are battling for 4 for the 4th spot. Looks like it's gonna be. It's like Keselowski will get the 4th spot over Hamlin.
The bottom of the racetrack in that black 54 car, if they ever get momentum on the outside of you, it's so hard to overcome it. You want to be on the bottom because you can make passes, but if you get down there and you get tight, the guys around you get on the outside of you.
So we're getting close to being 100 and under 100 laps left. We got 104 left.
He gets into the wall. We've seen a lot of this coming off of turn 2.
A lot of cars kissing the wall today.
In practice the other day, just trying to be in the throttle corner exit, just lose grip.
Keep your eyes peeled on this number 5 Battling of Kyle Larson Ford. First car off pit road with 4 fresh tires. He has got through traffic relatively cleanly, working on Denny Hamlin.
So Larson going to go low on Hamlin, trying to get this is a spot for 5th.
Behind you to battle. Larson takes some of that tire life out of the 5 car.
I think this is Larson took 5 tires on that last. Took 4 tires on the last pit stop. So I think he has a little fresher tires than Hamlin.
Mentioned battles all the way around the racetrack. You see the 5 of Larson still aggressive. Trying to ensure
So we're getting close to under 100.
this 1 mile flat oval.
You watch what he does. He drives way in the corner. He just stays on that bottom white line. It's so difficult. There's just not as much grip down there. Putting up a great right, Marty.
We got 101 left. 101 laps left. 101 laps left to go. And we still got Truex out in front, followed by Blaney, Logano, Keselowski, Larson, Hamlin, Dillon, Briscoe, Harrison, Burton, and Bell.
Could he get his first win as an owner driver at a place that he's won before? Looking good so far.
Well, this would be a great one because, you know, the RFK, the R is the Roush. We're clear on that one. Let's not forget the F is the Fenway. So if you're going to get a win as a first-time owner of Keselowski, you would love to give your co-owner of the Fenway group, who's just down the road in Boston, a win in their backyard.
2 times Brad has been to victory lane here in New Hampshire.
So now we're finally under 100 laps left to go.
Trying to work his way around.
We're under 100. We got 99 to be exact.
Chase Elliott out in front.
There's Elliott's Chase. Elliott's in the 13 spot.
Chase Elliott, we've mentioned.
That's his car. So he's had a rough day today.
Chase, after an injury, was out of the car for 6 weeks. Then a suspension kept him out for another week. So the battle of getting into the playoffs based on points, it's an uphill battle. Right now, running in the 13th position, a win and you advance. Those opportunities are running out. Although we do have tracks that he is very good at coming up, and I would say Watkins Glen is one of the best. Kim.
Yes, we got 98 laps left. Truex out in front. How about Blaney, Logano, Keselowski, Larson. Yeah.
Control what you can control. And today for them, that was getting the car better for Chase throughout the course of this race. They've done that. The complaints he's made have gotten lower and lower right now.
All right.
Chase Elliott running in the 14th position.
So 97 to go. We're at 205 or 301. As Truex about to be, he's about to have a second lead over Blaney. As Truex just drives away, man. We got the 17 and a 9 car battling out, and And the 9th, Elliott stays ahead of Busher.
13th place is not going to get it for the points that he needs each week. And if he doesn't, hasn't earned any points today in any stages, so he needs a top.
And now Busher goes low on Elliott. 41 is right on the other bumper. So they're
Finishing 13th today almost assures that he'll have to win going forward.
The other thing, it's still 95 laps to go, so you sit here and run in this position for the next 30, 40 laps, get a caution, come down pit road, have a good pit stop, pick up 3 or 4. You're right in the hunt for a good top 7, top 8 finish. These are the days in championship.
so we got 95 laps left.
You think about champions always having good days, always being fast. That's not the case.
And Truex still out in front. As he's been out in front pretty much all day. There's a few laps he hasn't led, but Truex has led
And right now, Elliott in the third
90% of it.
It's Smart Truex Jr. out in front. Blaney Logano, the top 3 in the Crayon 301.
We're going side by side as Infinity NASCAR non-stop, so we'll get to see the race as the commercials show. That's always good. It always seems like, well, there's a caution late in the race when they go right to commercial, then you miss it. Yeah, so Truex still out in front as he's had a strong car all day. I mean, it's only be a few more stops left in this race. Depending if there's any caution. If they go green the whole way, there's not many pit stops left. How many pit stops left? Still waiting for this to get back from commercial break so I can put the sound back on. So Goodyear official tire NASCAR non-stop. As Truex, followed by Blaney, and Logano, Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Hamlin, Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, and Harvick. There's your top 10 as they run right now, and they got about 90 laps left. So, NASCAR's 75th anniversary began in 1948, 75 years ago. Cars have definitely gotten a lot safer since then. Here we go. So we got 89 laps left as Martin Truex Jr. is still out in front. He's been out for 188 laps he's led.
Chase the track right now, man, and he's done that. The 12 of Blaney was running him down. He's moved up the racetrack, found more speed, now starting to stretch that lead back out. Well, how many tires? I mean, what are you going to do? Is 2 tires going to be enough? 4 tires when you make this final?
Yeah, when do you question late in the race? You take 4 tires, take 2 tires. It all depends. All right, so we've got 87 laps left. We got Truex, Blaney, Logano, Keselowski, Larson, Bell, Hamlin, Briscoe, Wallace, and Harvick. These are your top 10.
choke that cushion or get into, you know, the marbles and the debris of the racetrack and have some trouble. So that will be a problem, I think, later in the race as you're trying to find more and more speed, push the car further up the racetrack, getting into the dirt stuff. It's going to be hard to keep it out of the fence. And the speed of the 12.
Man, we got 85 laps left. Truex out in front. And Blaney, Logano, Kozlowski, Larson, Bell, Hamlin, Briscoe, Wallace, and Harvick. Hello, Andrew.
Truex is one of the smartest race car drivers in our circuit. There's no doubt about it. Immediately a response.
And Truex has his lead's down to 0.3 of a second. So as Blaney's starting to get a little close.
Let's go through the field.
So Ryan Blaney's getting a little close to Truex. But yeah, Truex has been 193 laps he's led today. He's had a great day. So Truex and Blaney, they're pulling away from everybody. As Logano's he's 2.9. Right now he's 3 seconds off the lead. So Truex and Blaney starting to pull away from the pack. But there's 82 laps left, a lot of laps left, and yeah, we're gonna have to. There's gonna be changes like pit stops being made and changes to the cars and stuff like that. But Truex and Blaney's out in front. The long run's coming. Long run's coming here. Yeah. So Hamlin's in seventh right now.
Denny has 3 New Hampshire wins, but none with Chris Gabehart, who told me this morning, I want to watch Denny kiss that lobster, but he has a lot of work to do to get there, Kim.
Well, Chase Briscoe had a crew chief change a few
We got 79 laps.
box, and Chase told me it's definitely been a change in team dynamics, the way we communicate and prepare. And said, I can
79 laps here.
over the last 3 or 4 weeks. That accountability, handling to performance, we're hoping to capitalize that. Chase Briscoe currently saying it's a little bit tight, but overall feels good in 8th position. Marty.
Kim, in the media center earlier this week, Bubba Wallace was very candid. He said, listen, it's a reflection moment for us on the 23 team. Too many mistakes have put us too close to the cut line, and that's not where we want to be at one of their better racetracks.
Seems a reflection of Harvick's bumper now as he moves back to 9th position. Remember, Harvick came into today still the highest in points without a win on the season. Thinking he could get that before the playoffs, but today it's going to be tough. He stopped the last time on pit road for fresh tires. Has been the fastest car on track a few times, Rick, recently.
Thanks, Dave. Well, this is the 3rd Monday race already this year. And those 2 drivers right there have been to victory lane at the other 2 Monday races.
Look at that. Commercial break. Commercial break. So. Yeah, so commercial break is Truex still out in front, man. Martin Truex Jr. is out in front from Blaney, then Logano, then Kozlowski. Indiana Jones. But they're showing that commercial a lot lately. This movie that they're advertising. So, we'll be under commercial break. Commercial break. Commercial break. All right. eBay Motors NASCAR nonstop. So. That's all I do here. All right. So waiting for the NASCAR race to get back from commercial break. I can put the sound back on. It's going non-stop. All right, come on. Let's get back to racing here.
This week, Dale Jarrett will be on NBC Sports on Sirius XM with the Bagman and Pete Stoney on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern. That's NASCAR Radio Channel 90. NBC Sports on Sirius XM with Dale Jarrett. Marty, are we seeing maybe the 19 not handling as well as he wants?
Well, he's been pretty good so far today. He's led all but 11 laps in this race so far, Rick, but starting to notice maybe a crack in the armor here for Martin Truex Jr. and the line he's taken on the racetrack. Listen.
Going back to running that higher line in 1 and 2 again, that kind of third lane to fourth lane, and it's really carrying for him 5/8 all the way down the back.
I know, dude, I know. I'm so loose doing it. I can't do it consistent.
That wouldn't help you any, but he's also more aggressive here.
Shipping?
Copy, he is.
Trying to find some kind of line that's consistent.
Well, that's a great point, Jeff. You know, the spotter can see what the other drivers are doing. They can see they're making time on them, but Martin Truex Jr. isn't driving Ryan Blaney's car. So how does he react to that information from the spotter?
Well, I love the information. I think that's what the spotter, that's what his job is, to let you know what other guys are doing. And you can try it, but then when your car won't do it, you have to accept it, and the team has to accept it. Just trying to do it when it won't work is the wrong thing to do. But why won't it work? And that's what you heard Martin say. I'm too loose to do it. And now his team knows if that's where he needs to be, they're going to have to tighten that car up.
Well, you never want to, lose the lead or be contested, but this 12 getting close to the 19 might be just what James Smalls need to have the confidence to make a bigger adjustment. When you dominate 208 laps led by Martin Truex Jr., it's hard to dial yourself out if you don't think anyone's caught you. Blaney staying this so close has definitely showed that the 19 does have competition, not to mention the 5 and the 20 back in 5th and 6th. I think someone's going to do something on this pit stop. You look at the laps run, it's been about 70 for Truex. Those haven't all been green. It's been about 56 green, 68 to go. So I think inside 4, 5, 6 laps from now, come to pit road, get tires. And if I'm Larson or Bell, I would pit first. I would make Truex counter me. Blaney from second. 1 lap to pit road could be the track position that makes the difference.
And this 5 and this 20, Steve, had been stuck behind Brad Keselowski, just slightly held up by the 6, and that would be an opportunity to possibly leap forward in front of that 6 to come pit road sooner. If you can't pass him right here like the 5 is trying to do, looks like Brad and the 5 are going to drag race down the back straightaway. Maybe coming to a pit road could get you in front of these cars in this cycle.
Right now, Larson and the 20 are just hoping. But this is Brad. Look, he gasses it up back to the outside of the 5. And Bell is getting frustrated because he knows if the 5 can't get by, then the 20 can't get by. And Brad is doing nothing wrong. This is why this is one of the driver that I thought could, quote, steal a win. Maybe he isn't the fastest car. If Brad Keselowski is in front of you, you're going to have to put a heck of a drive on.
66 laps left.
They're by 1 now.
Start to see that little bit of agitation looking out the windows. The pit crew's warming up. There it is. Blaney first to pit road. How quick will Truex counter?
Blaney goes to pit road.
Attack the next lap. Remember, new tires worth almost a second a lap. Dave.
So Ryan Blaney will take 4. Thank you very much. And
So Blaney is going to go to the
he was
pit
saying the front
box.
tires are taking a beating. Didn't like the way the car was handling, even though he was running in second position. Now counting on his pit crew to get him on and off the pit road during this green flag cycle.
So
Better
green
than the other
green
teams.
flag
He
pit
started
stop for
it. We'll see how
Blaney.
they finish it.
I love Jonathan Hassler's aggressiveness. Race like you want to win. Race like you have to win. And there you have it. James Smalls knows he cannot give up more than a lap. Now the 19 comes to pit road. 65 to go.
And now the 19 comes in the pit road.
Runs, finished the race here in New Hampshire. Now it's up to Truex. Efficient on pit road and a good stop, Marty.
Oh, he knew immediately when he saw the 12 pit. James Smalls
So
said,
19
hey, we're
goes,
pitting the next lap. And he also made an interesting comment,
from
Martin
the
Truex
pits.
Jr., not only about his car being free, but he said the track is getting very slippery out there. They also saw the 12 had a slight bobble on their top, so they know they can take advantage of that. 19 with another great stop. We'll see where he cycles out relative to the 12.
Well, that's the key, right? 19 leaves pit road. Here's the 12. He had a little traffic with Eric Jones on the 43.
Man.
He's
So
at
19
speed.
goes to
19
pits,
trying
and
to
12 goes to
accelerate
pits.
down the backstretch. I think not
And the
only
green flag stops.
did they hold serve, they gained, even with a lap later to pit road, advantage Truex.
The gap was 0.8 of a second before those pit stops, and it's easily a
So
second
yeah, now we're
now.
seeing some
So he did
green
gain
flag stops.
on Ryan Blaney. Blaney trying to run that short line around the racetrack. Again, everyone going through the pit cycle now. Logano is out front here, and you see him on pit road. Dave.
Logano 2 tires last time. This time he will get for Todd Gilliland. Finished up his pit work just behind Logano's pit stall. So he had a clean entry. He'll have a clean exit as well. The pit stall in front of him is vacant. Fuel in as well, Marty.
So the long run that Adam Stevens projected would happen came true, but with Goodyear tires, new ones being so valuable today, couldn't afford to leave Christopher Bell out on the racetrack, even though they had a 24-lap tire advantage on all the other guys. Bell in here, Carlos, it's a little bit too free for him. He leaves right beside Joey Logano.
Now, as you see on board with Bell, you see the 5 of Larson kind of reappear right there. Oh, my goodness, this is not the guy he wanted to see. He goes, now I got to go by Brad again.
But you see, Larson was able to cycle ahead of Brad, and now almost cycle ahead of the 22. He's going to jump to the outside here, and on the new tires, the 22 just trying to get the heat in. I'm not able to.
So here.
Accelerate off the corner. So that's 2 spots for the 5 by coming to pit road a lap earlier than the 6. You wonder if Bell and those guys would want to have that cycle back, right? Do all that over again, and they might be in front of the 5 here, be able to drive away.
You're absolutely right, Dale. It's not the time on the racetrack, a half a second or a second. It's the positions. And to leapfrog those 2 cars is going to allow
So
Kyle
Harvick
Larson
out in front,
to
but
show
he hasn't
us
pitted
how
yet.
good this 5 car is.
Priest is in the
Priest on
pits,
pit
so he's
road
going to
now.
fall
That
back.
makes the 4 in front of Truex still have to come to pit road, including race leader Kevin Harvick. Here's Kevin.
And Ryan Preece in that 41 car has been complaining all race long, said it feels like I'm on a roller coaster, almost like I'm riding a bull, so that handling not great for Ryan Preece.
So we talked about who's where and what the situation is. Well, the 19 of Truex is going to be the leader. I know he's not yet. Harvick has to pit. Dillon has to pit. So here is the 19. Upper right, you see the track map. The 5 of Kyle Larson, who will, in my opinion, end up running 3rd after this cycle, is less than a half a straightaway behind. So
Cheers.
it's going to be all about traffic. Now, if we get a yellow, Kevin Harvick, it's like winning the lottery ticket. Maybe not the $800 and something $million lottery.
900
okay,
now.
900 million. But for Harvick, it's going to feel like it because he is going to have the lead. Dillon and Byron and Suarez, that's their strategy right here. They're hoping for a caution. We're focusing on the cars that have pitted because we believe the 19, the 12, the 5 will become the top 3 cars when the cycle gets completed.
How long do you ride around if you're Harvick? Not ride around, but how long do you race around here if you're Harvick before you come to pit road?
You've already not followed the leaders on pit road, so in my opinion, now you just run until you need fuel. Run as far out as you can.
You got money on Truex Jr. He's had a good car today.
Ride on board and watch this come to pit road.
Truex has had a great car today.
Adjust the brakes.
This is the progressive telemetry we're taking a look at. Kevin Harvick actually just surpassed 16,000 laps led in his career as he comes to pit road now.
Love watching them. They're so busy getting to pit road. Now look, he's going to
And now
look up
Harvick
at that
goes to
tab,
pit.
try to run the
Pits.
perfect amount of lights. Look at the RPM. Look how consistent that was. I mean, it was 4,400 plus or minus 50 RPM all the way to his pit stall.
This was such a strong run for Kevin Harvick. He restarted in the 17th position, ran all the way to 8th before they started pitting. So he passed 9 cars on the track with those fresh tires. He'll get 4 more fresh ones here and full of Sunoco fuel.
You don't think drivers have an internal clock? You see the driver's head start to shake when he knows the jack should. He was waiting for the jack to be dropped, and they were still tightening a lug nut.
56 laps
Clock,
left.
they know that it should have taken less time.
Falls back after this green flag pit stop for Harvick.
And Rick, I know we're not supposed to have favorites, but with Kevin Harvick and this being his final year, I hope we see him in victory lane. He's done too much in the sport.
Somebody would lose a wheel, they would catch a caution. That's why he kept it. Out as long. He felt like he could. They just had not had the pace since they got that right front damage. It's a little tight on the 24 William Byron 4 tires Sunoco fuel.
Some cars out on the racetrack on old tires, some on new. Some interesting racing down the front straightaway. We're riding on board the 99 of Daniel Suarez as Truex almost clears. Suarez almost turns him into the outside wall. Truex going by on the newer tires. Suarez out here on the long run, old tires. You see it on the board there, 59 laps since his last pit stop. No give and take, not even an inch.
Yeah, here comes Blaney now. He's also going to go by Suarez. Again, Suarez and Dillon, we know, still have to come to pit road.
Yeah, Dillon needs to come to the pit. Suarez. Man.
75 laps since Austin Dillon was on pit road. See Suarez manhandling that machine.
Really good lap there. That's what we need every time.
We got 53 laps left.
You remember Austin Dillon, he won a year ago at Daytona in big fashion to make the playoffs. Well, with the huge points penalty they had earlier in this year, it's win or you don't make it. I mean, the 3 of Austin Dillon is not going to make it on points. I think everybody can accept that. I mean, he's 143 behind him. While math probably says he, in theory, can, reality says he's not going to gain 143 points in basically 12 spots in 7 weeks. So he knows he has to win a race, and that's what you see right here. You see the crew chief Keith Rodden saying, how can I win? How can I get lucky? This is it. Run as long as you can and just hope you get a yellow, hope things fall your way. I mean, it was a 20-car pileup at Daytona that he snaked his way through to get into the playoffs last year.
What kind of frustration is Austin Dillon facing because his teammate has already been to victory lane a couple times this year?
Well, it can be frustration, or you can also look at it as a huge opportunity. For a long time, RCR perhaps wondered what was beating them. Tyler Reddick a year ago showed that they can win, and RCR has proven this year they have winning equipment with Kyle Busch.
Oh, yeah, Dillon's got a pit now.
Long-time crew chief, long-time employee in the Chevy camp between Hendrick Motorsports and now RCR.
Yeah, Dillon's got the pit.
You know, he knows. He's worked in big organizations. He was around
Dillon's
HMS
going to be
with Jimmy
Dillon's going to be
Johnson
off
years.
the. He's
And some of
not
these
going to be leading the
dominant
race much
seasons,
longer.
and I think he's going to keep Austin on the right track and understand that, you know, when we compare Austin Dillon to Kyle Busch, it's a little unfair because that guy he's getting compared to, in my opinion, is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, definitely. Looking back from Harvick, and again, Harvick came to pit road most recently on lap 245. He's running 17th. Here's a battle for 5th.
Yeah, the 99's just trying to run long here and
Got
losing a spot
49
here and there
laps
pretty
left.
easily to these cars on new tires.
So Suarez and Dillon hanging on up in the top 6. Austin Dillon out in front. We'll see if he can get a caution.
Yeah, Dillon needs a caution. That's what Dillon needs. He needs a caution. Otherwise, he's eventually going to have to come into the pits because he's going to run out of gas eventually. That's what Dillon's I think that's what his crew everybody is hoping on, is they get a caution here. So they're gambling a little bit. They're gambling a little bit. We'll see if it pans out for him, but I think eventually he's going to have to come in. I don't think it's going to work out for him. We'll see, though. Yeah, football's getting close, huh? Football's getting close. All right. So waiting to get back for this commercial break. As Dylan's out in front, but he's gonna have to pit. Austin Dillon he's out there in front, but he's gonna have to pit. Team is hoping that the caution would come out, but that hasn't happened. So. So once he comes in the pits, it's going to be then Truex will get back in the lead, and Dylan now is in the pits. So Dylan, Austin Dillon, he couldn't wait much longer. So Dylan's away.
Austin Dillon has come to pit road as the leader at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Couldn't take it much longer. He will have fuel and Goodyear tires to the end. Rick, that completes the cycle now, and you'll see that guy pretty fast. Martin Truex Jr. back up front.
Well, with the cycle complete, you now see it on the left-hand side, right? Truex leads. Blaney just over 3 seconds back. Larson close to 4 seconds back. Logano, Bell, Hamlin, Suarez, Keselowski, Wallace. Now for Truex, 43 laps to go. You know, we've heard all weekend about how hard this racetrack is, how easy it is to make a mistake. And especially running that high, or as almost like a cushion, you can easily kind of jump over as you see the 23 surpassing the 99, Kim.
And for the 99, they have Daniel Suarez running in the 9th position. They've just said it, maintain as much as you can.
So Truex out in front, from by Blaney, Larson, Logano, Bell, Hamlin, Keselowski, Wallace, Suarez. He hasn't pitted yet, and Briscoe. Suarez in 9, but he hasn't pitted. He's been. He's at 72 laps run without pitting, so he's got to pit soon.
In such a very close position and points.
So Suarez is going to, once he
really
pits,
surprised by how aggressive this is. I like it. I like
pull him,
the
drop him
aggressiveness
back a
of it,
little
but
bit.
it could come around and in the wrong way, costing them a
You broke
reasonable result today.
some vertebrae in your back.
And,
You skydiving. Holy cow! Hope you're all right.
They could leave here
Damn.
15, 20 points out.
I agree that it is a bit on the aggressive side, but
Yeah,
I think that's Travis
I don't have
Matt's
enough.
signature.
I don't know if I can do
For you at Junior
skydiving.
Motorsports. Yeah, Mike Lynette in the one car. He made calls like this.
I don't know if I can do
got
that.
car into the playoffs in years that perhaps people didn't think he was going to make it in.
That would.
And I think this says a lot about where Travis thinks they're at. He might not tell his team, "Hey, I'm not sure we can win." But this tells me that he's like,
Got
you know what?
40 laps left.
Trying to inch our way in 2 points at a time. That's not our move. That's not what we're looking for. I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to believe in my team. I'm going to believe in my driver. And if it works out, this could be the breathing room somebody at the cut line has been searching for over the last 10 weeks.
This unbelievable battles here as the 19 car Truex trying to work his way through lap traffic. Look what's in front of him. That is chaos. I mean, he is hoping that's not the caution. I mean, it is wild. It's been like that all day. The racing here has been amazing. It's 3 wide, 2 wide. I mean, it's all over the place.
39 laps left.
And the top of the list, Jeff Gordon, Hall of Famer. Top 2, Tony Stewart, Hall of Famer Martin Truex Jr. He's been out front 219 laps today. That number continuing to increase, but third on the list of laps led at this racetrack.
He's getting ready to lose a chunk of time to the 2 cars behind him. It's already down to 2.2 seconds. Now remember, Blaney has to go through this traffic as well, but normally the second place guy has a little bit easier time getting through traffic.
And the other thing you said, Steve, right there was 2 cars. It's not just Blaney anymore, as Larson has
Truex has a
tied
2-second
on
lead
to this battle for the win.
over Blaney.
Drove his car up to almost the back bumper of that 12 of Blaney. Then a second of the 12 car for second place.
I'm going to go on the number 3 here for a little while when I'm talking about Martin Truex Jr. as he's working his way through this lap traffic. Martin Truex Jr.'s best finish here is third. He's done it 3 times. He has
His lead's down to 1.6
career wins
seconds
in the Cup Series. And if we remember back to Marty's story about when he came here as a kid, who was he watching and enamored by? The driver of the 3, Dale Earnhardt. Can he get that first win at New Hampshire? He is still 36 laps away from it.
And now he's gotten through most of that traffic, trying to put a little distance on him. And you'll watch, Steve, as you said, will it be easier on the second and the third place car?
Traffic.
So far, the lap traffic moving to the bottom of the racetrack, allowing the 12 and the 5 to get through.
Yeah, listen,
Yeah,
why
Travis
is
slowing
that? Because
down.
until you're a lap down, you fight the leader. Yeah. But once you're a lap down, probably a little bit of respect, although the 38's going to slide up. Blaney's like, no, I'm running that lane. I need the 3rd lane.
I need the 3rd lane. Well, with 35 laps to go, let's take a look a little bit deeper through the field here. We'll start back in 11th with the 99 of Daniel Suarez. His best finish here at this track is 6th, but that was a long time ago, 6 years ago, when he was able to accomplish that. Daniel Suarez coming off a best finish this season of 2nd last week in Atlanta.
Kevin Harvick right behind the 99 in the 12th position. The 47-year-old from Bakersfield, California, in his final season. We're going to television for Fox next year, but he wants to go out on top, wants to get a win. And I think everybody who had this track circled 4 wins in New Hampshire. It's a decent day today. I'm not sure winning speed, but with 34 laps to go, you never know if we get a yellow and close up the field, what can happen.
The 43 car, Eric Jones, he's playing that same strategy we talked about with the 99 car. Remember, he spun running 13th on lap 162. I'm sorry, he's running 13th now, but he's last pitted on lap 188. So he'll have to pit before the end of this race, but trying to make something happen.
Chris Buescher on the 17 car.
LaJoy's back out. I haven't seen LaJoy on the track in a while.
The 43 of Eric Jones. It's been a solid year for this group, and he has been a big part of lifting up this program over the last several months with Brad Keselowski. Brad's been super complimentary about the driver that
he's out, okay. He's out, okay.
been for this team. Looking for a win this year, but
yeah, I haven't seen him in the track in a long
Just
time.
behind him, Harrison Burton in the 21, the 22-year-old. We talked about maybe DNA helping out at this racetrack, and we've got an issue.
Oh, 42. We got a caution?
It looks as though something.
40 up, caution's out.
Yeah.
Bring it back to pit road, it's under yellow.
He said brake
42.
rotor or something. Remember, this is a
Noah
driver
Gragson.
that had brake issues at St. Louis and actually caused him to miss races after that
Caution's
wreck
out.
at St. Louis. So we just heard
There's
the
Noah
radio on
Gragson
brake rotor
into the
again.
wall.
We'll have to get a little bit
There's
more
a
information to see if he's correct. But you can see big damage to
right front or something.
There you go. Either a tire or a rotor. He knows something failed. On
oh yeah, the
42.
tire's off.
Yeah, that wheel is
His
about to
tire's
fall
off.
Yeah, so you can see the concrete or the paint from the safer barrier in the lip of the wheel, which tells me that he hit the wall very, very hard. Let's take a look at it, guys.
Man, so what happened to Noah Gragson?
Heading down into the corner, see the right front just dropped, and the car would not turn at that point. So certainly the right front's down right there. Now it's never going to turn. He thinks it might have broken a rotor.
Well, he was just off pit road at lap 266. So that was like 5 laps ago. So you wonder if the new tire, let's watch this. I mean, for sure, something in the right front goes down, right?
Yellow flag.
Whether it's the tire or a rotor causes the tire or it's just a flat tire, you know, could there have been something that happened on the pit stop that damaged the valve stem and a slow leak on the wheel? Either way, a right front issue for the 42.
Normally, if it's a rotor, we'll see things fly through the hood. We'll see a big explosion on the right front fender, etc. Steve, don't really see that in this case.
He's
Guys,
trying.
I'm pretty sure on one of the first replays I saw the ring, the lug come off. I think the wheel came off.
Well, so the other thing that can happen to Rick's point is if the lug nut does come loose, the wheel can, there you go. So if that's the wheel nut, what happens
That
is
the wheel, I think they didn't. Another issue, they didn't put the lug nut on tight enough, or it didn't lock, or one of the other things. Probably didn't lock.
At 140 miles an hour, that is basically like putting it in a machine shop. That brake rotor cuts right through the aluminum wheel and takes all the air out right away.
Man.
So that might have been exactly what happened, Rick. Right? Is the
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
First of all, tight wheel nuts don't come off even after hitting the wall. Makes no difference. The impact won't change it. So, Rick, I think you're absolutely right. I would say that the wheel came loose, made contact, cut through the wheel. That's why we had a flat tire. Straight into the fence.
I know another tire guy needs to get fired today, right? What's up,
The five
Jeffrey?
had just gotten
See,
around to
hopefully the
12
5 can beat the
late.
19 off
Well,
pit
now it's
road.
decision time, right? What do you do?
Yeah, that's the second time that's
Most of the
happened
leaders
today,
have
where
about
somebody didn't
34
get
laps on your
a
tires.
lug
You've
nut
seen two
on
tires
tight
be
enough or
an
something.
option. Will somebody
So-
think 2 tires in track position
Man.
will get the win with 29 to go?
Yeah.
4 tires. Do you think you have to have them to win with 29
We
to
got
go?
we got
I believe
29
Rick
laps
Rowan is gonna be busy,
left.
'cause I do think
So,
you're going to have to come
man.
and put some fresh Goodyears on, Dave.
So Ryan Blaney was told the call is orange.
Yeah,
He
so
said,
somebody's getting fired
I was
today
thinking
again.
something different,
Can't put
but
the
I
lug
could
nut
go
on.
with that.
Can't put a
It's
lug nut
maybe
on
2 tires
tight
will
enough.
make him.
Well, Cliff Daniels on the 5 car said, I'm thinking of Beaver Creek. So that was the call. Kyle said nothing about the car, just said, I need a drink of water if we have time. No time, though, because 2 tires, Marty, for the 5 car.
When the caution came out, you could
Oh,
hear
2 tires for the 5
in
car.
James Small's voice. He said, "Well, that was pretty much our worst case scenario."
So, okay, a bunch of guys took 2. Truex, Larson, Blaine, Logano, Hamlin, Briscoe, Reddick.
Never been able to do it.
Bell took
All
4.
the leaders
Keselowski
take
took
2
4.
tires,
Chastain took
unfortunately
2.
for Ryan Blaney. Penalty
Damn.
coming up. Clean pit stop, but watch as he leaves. The tire changer doesn't leave. He drives over the hose.
Oh.
Equipment. Penalty coming for Ryan Blaney.
What happened to Blaney? They drove out the hose? Yeah, he did. Man.
Okay, again, this is a status bar.
I think so. I think one of the drivers asked if he can get some water, and he said, no. We got to go. We're only taking 2 tires. Ain't got time for water. No time for water. You gotta teach them. It's your job. You're the older adult. It's your job. It's like you were taught things. It's your job to teach them. You gotta teach them to be a good boy. It's your job to teach them to be a good boy. It's your job. Don't look at her. She'll tell you. She'll tell you it's your job. It's like, wait, what? I gotta teach somebody something? Man. I don't know, man. Just it's crazy how just little mishaps in the pits, man, just can screw you over. Man. What? Come on. You come in to say hi, Paul. Come say hi. There we go. Oh, you're gonna. Oh, come on. You always try to get your big butt through here. I know. Got my toy. I'm happy. I got my toy. I'm happy. I know. Yeah, is that a penalty for running over your the hose there? I don't know. Not really sure if it's a penalty on Blaney or not for running over his hose. Yeah, so. Alright. Drop. You gonna play? Come on. Come on, go get it. Go get it. Not gonna play? Oh, crazy dog. Ain't gonna play. All right, Remy.
The NASCAR Cup Series Crayon 301.
Man. Jeez.
Continues to pick up as the number of races go down. Next week, it's Pocono.
Pocono's next week.
Restarts at Pocono are a bit stressful.
Way up the racetrack, the leader, Kyle Busch, the 18, losing several spots.
Turn one's very inviting to go 4, 5, 6 wide. You want to get as much as you can right then and there.
Pocono next week.
Together.
They lean on each other a little bit. Chastain. Oh!
Spotter really can't tell how many wide you are. When you get to that certain point, he's like I can't tell. It's on you.
You look like you're 4 wide. Ooh, yeah. But I'm not sure.
I can't see him.
Cannot see if there's any debris.
You definitely need to position yourself based on the idea that chaos is going to ensue. If not, you're probably going to end up wrecked.
Another big weekend coming up for NASCAR on Saturday. On USA, it's Countdown to Green at 5 o'clock. Xfinity Series Racing, 5:30. NASCAR America post-race show after the race. And then Sunday, Countdown to Green at 2. I'm sorry, at 2:30. And once again,
Yeah, I like Pocono, man.
NASCAR
The Pocono
America
track is kind of
show
fun.
on Peacock right after the checkered flag.
It's not really a traditional oval track, so it's
for running over equipment, but Kevin Harvick, Austin Dillon did not come to pit road. Remember, Dillon was probably the last part of pit, has pretty fresh tires. This restart could get stacked up.
24 laps to go.
24 to go.
Already, Harvick jumps out in front, and here comes Martin Truex Jr.
That's really what Truex wanted to see. He wanted to see that 3 car not get a good launch. That allowed him
Ooh.
easily to turn left with better tires on the 4 car.
Here comes the 22 in Logano trying to get around the 4 as well.
Briscoe he actually hit the back end of the 5 of Larson.
Yeah, Blaney had a penalty. He's on tweezing
And
26.
they're being very aggressive on this
Yeah,
restart.
Blaney was penalized for that
Coming to
mishap.
just over 20 laps to go, Rick.
That sucked for him.
All chips are in.
He was running good.
You got what you got. Got to go out there and try to make it happen. So
Blaney was having a good
lot of
run,
banging around
and
here.
then
The 5 car
that
Larson
happened.
now trying to get
Ran over
down
the hose, tire
Harvick
hose.
throttles up off of turn
Man.
2 down the back straightaway.
Holding on to that 3rd spot is Kevin Harvick. Fight behind him, very close there. Larson just in front of the 3 of Austin Dillon. Reddick in the 45.
Reddick gets by now.
Man.
Austin Dillon had to check up big right there not to wreck the 5 car.
He did the crossover, and Dillon comes to the inside of the 45.
Look at this
Getting
battle.
in position.
The battle for the lead, though, is heating right up. Logano is right there. The 19 not able to drive away here. Oh, we got a crash.
Oh, got a wreck.
The 48.
48.
Stretch, Alex Bowman in front of it.
Oh, well.
Everybody gathers it up, but the caution's out.
Caution's out. I know, I saw the 48 in it.
So the caution comes out for the 7th time.
Man.
And another restart in front of us.
Yeah, now fresh tires are over for the leaders. Whatever you have on is what you have with 21 to go.
Man. So cautioned out again.
19 and 22.
That was 48. Who else? That was 54. 43. But no, nobody's out the race. 48 just kind of spun around a little bit, and we got a commercial break. So commercial break, and the caution is out. So not many laps left. Not many. So yeah, Pocono's next week. Pocono. Man, all right. So we'll see what's some kind of strategy some of these pit crews have now with not many laps left. Those can be less than 20 on this restart. What's the restarts here? We have less than 20 laps left because we're at lap 281 and there's scheduled 301. So yeah, so once we get restarted. So, alrighty. So we'll see what happens in this next sequence here. So of course we got to get these commercials in. These last few commercial break in, we got to get it in. There's a commercial break, so why? I mean, there's a caution break, so why not? Why not? So really curious to see what happens here in this last few laps. Yeah, tough break for Blaney, man, running over the hose there. I guess somebody cleared him to go, and because he don't know that he. So, I don't know.
Whoever makes it to victory lane today. Will it be Martin Truex Jr. who would do it for the first time in a Cup car? Or could it be a repeat for Logano or Harvick?
All right.
Loud the Lobster, right there.
It's Larry.
Larry. Okay, you can rename it whatever you want. Take a look at what happened.
You can see Ty Gibbs, Alex Bowman. Alex up the racetrack. Then underneath them, essentially it's 4 wide and just not enough room. 54 to the left rear quarter panel of Bowman. I don't know how this wasn't a bigger wreck. I mean, look how many cars are behind this. Bowman did an incredible
very
job.
Fortunately that Bowman was able to not lose control of that.
Bowman's not happy. You know, he just got running the left rear quarter panel.
Riding on board the 99 here, Daniel Suarez, as he tries to avoid. It's tough, especially late in this race, to have the patience to let that play out and not drive yourself right into a crash. All those drivers doing an amazing job, and you have to think about the 48 car and what damage he has to the left front from the contact of Eric Jones. Dave.
When Paul Wolf and I spoke this morning, he wasn't sure what was going to happen in the first 10 laps of the race. Now with just the 2 fresh tires, you know how much Joey can get done against Truex and the rest.
Well, like I said, Michelle Pennzoil Ford, we came here this weekend trying something new, trying to maybe a little more out of our comfort zone. Like I told you, I wasn't sure how I was going to race. We didn't get those long runs in practice, but obviously we've had a solid car all day. Joey's done a good job managing it. I think we've got it as good as we're going to get it at this point, and we know when we put him up front here at a shootout like this, he's as good as anybody. So we'll see what happens, but proud of all the effort, everyone working towards trying to find more speed. We haven't been where we wanted to be this year, but we're working hard.
And nothing better than running well at New Hampshire for a couple of New England guys?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. It's always fun to come up here and see if we can get us another lobster.
Paul and Joey are both from up here, Marty.
Let's chat with James Small and see what he thinks about Martin Truex Jr.
Yeah, got to get these interviews in while we can. It's commercial break. It's caution break.
Was it because of the 2 tires and the difference in handling?
Yeah, definitely. Just a little bit different. Martin's not the greatest 2 tires fan, but I couldn't afford to give up the track position there. We would have been buried. So hopefully that equalizes a little bit here after that cycle, and we can drive up into the distance.
You told him you have not been shifting all day long. Everyone else has. Do you want him to shift on this restart?
Yeah, we just let him know that maybe they have a little bit more acceleration doing it. Being a shorter run, we don't have to look after the tires as much. So we'll see. He's a good operator. He knows what's going on. So hopefully it works out.
There you go. So, Jeff, how interesting would that be? Truex really has not shifted pretty much all day long, and now maybe needs to change up the game to win the race. What do you think?
Truex is a veteran, and he's been shifting. You know what I mean? It's not uncommon to shift. So if he feels like he needs to start shifting, I don't think that's a big change for Martin. The big thing is this launch. The inside line typically does not get a good restart. So right now, Martin knows that. So the whole key is to beat Logano into turn 1, and it all starts in the restart zone.
And that happens in about 100 yards. As they're 2x2 now. Martin Truex Jr. on the outside. Logano on the inside.
Back on the green.
Logano not as good a restart as we saw out of the 19. Truex Jr. clears him by a car length.
Chase Briscoe to the inside of the 5 car back there. Not going to be able to make that work. Larson accelerates. Look at Harvick on the outside back into 3rd. He's going to have a run on Joey down the back straightaway. He stays in line.
16 to go.
Reddick all the way on the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, 1 car way up the racetrack.
1 car, Chastain, trying to gather it up here and get back down the racetrack as they come off turn 4.
Top two separating themselves now as it's 3 wide back here with Keselowski on the inside.
Austin Dillon on the top of the racetrack, really making it hard for all of these guys on the inside to finish the
15 to go.
and get acceleration off the corner on the bottom. So tough to do. Oh, almost contact right there, back up front. The battle for the lead still tight between the 22 and Logano. And the 19.
Yep, separating the two. The 19 of Martin Truex Jr. out front. 14 laps remain.
Truex up the racetrack, trying to take the line away from Logano, trying to find some extra speed up there.
We heard James Small mention, I hope that they've equalized as far as the difference between 2 tires and 4 tires so that he can pull away, but he hasn't put a dominant performance on the 22.
Oh, the 20's hard in the wall.
Oh.
Christopher Bell, big
Caution's out again.
Rear to the right front. That car is done.
Caution's out again.
Stay down here.
And you look at the damage to the right rear.
Caution's out again. With 13 to go, as Christopher
20
Bell
running in 8th place.
slammed a wall. So caution is out again.
Not sure if he got any contact or just sailed it into 3 and up into the bubbles.
Loose end.
Loose end.
Hit the wall.
Just trying to do too much. You can see the car sideways, and he's just chasing it up the racetrack.
Yeah,
No way to
not much they can do there.
Huge impact, too. Big damage.
NASCAR, there's not much they can do there. They had to bring the caution on that one.
Yeah, that's so.
That was more than
so
just a
tough,
little,
man.
rubbing
late
the
in
wall.
Top 10 run going. You know, you probably with the car you have should have finished in the top 3 even.
Man,
this car has had speed all day long.
that's not good. I mean, that's man. I don't know.
And now you're going to have a terrible result. I mean, the emotions and frustrations from that, tough to deal. Watch the driver here. He's looking at the wall. Hands flying off the steering wheel. Just a lot going on in there.
So Bell into the wall.
He did a great job of standing in the gas right here, trying all he could to keep it from impacting the wall any harder than it was going to, but it happened so late in the corner, there's no way to get it slowed down, really.
It was this race last year that Christopher Bell really started things off as his run for the championship.
there's
Let's
12
listen
to
in
go.
on the 19 radio now.
He just lost it, man. Lost it on entry to 3 and backed it in. Can have a company policy that says when one of our teammates is leading, don't crash by yourself.
And the only reason Martin's saying that is because he feels like that he had finally found that rhythm he was looking for and was finally starting to put some distance between him and the 22. He moved up the racetrack and took Joey's line away, and now Joey was having to recreate something back there trying to find that speed and close the gap.
12 to go.
And we understand the frustration having a teammate wreck, but Christopher's out there racing too. He's trying to get the best finish he can, and the only way you can is by pushing hard.
Monday there'll be a suggestion box at Joe Gibbs Racing, and we'll see if Martin will go with that suggestion.
Man. So commercial break again. The commercial break. Right back. Another commercial break. On a caution. Get a free ticket to see Indiana Jones. Go to Applebee's and spend $35. Bam. Whew. All right, we got 10 to go.
Only 9 laps to go.
Or 9 to go.
From the Magic Mile, Martin Truex Jr. Can he hold on and hold off?
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully this.
Logano as well as Larson.
Hopefully there's no more wrecks.
You see, Joey Logano, he had a choice. He could have lined up on the inside line next to Martin Truex, but he decided no. He could not get launched on that inside line. Now he's lined up behind Truex. And you would think that's a submission move, but it's an offense move. Get a great launch, enter turn 1 right to the 19 car reserve bumper and see if you can make something happen. The bottom hasn't worked. Try something different.
But it puts Larson now in the front row, gives those guys an opportunity to steal one here, as well as the 45 of Reddick.
Again, the top 4 changed 2 tires the last time.
Here we go.
On pit road.
9 to go.
Green flag back in the air. 9 to go at the Magic Mile. Logano trying to clear the 5. They're 3 wide back there for 6th. Logano just gets in front of the 5. He's up to 2nd.
And that's exactly what he wanted. He was afraid with that 5 car sitting there. If he didn't get a great launch, he was going to be running 3rd.
Everyone using this racetrack up all the way from the double white line to almost the wall. And now there's Austin Dillon. Was down on the apron when he entered the turn 4 wide. Brad Keselowski in the 6, and it looks like the 45's fighting something. Tyler Reddick fighting the wheel as he was entering 3.
8 to go.
Big lead.
It's big loose there.
Yeah, big loose, big lead. Truex Jr. a half a second now over Logano.
Reddick got loose off of turn 4, couldn't clear the 6 of Brad Keselowski.
Huh?
That's going to allow Brad to take the spot back here in turn 1 and 2.
Look at the gap.
7 to go.
Jr. is putting on Logano.
7 laps
Larson
left.
falls back to 3rd, Harvick 4th, Keselowski in 5th.
Chase Briscoe right there in the 14, having a great run today.
So Logano has a 6. I'm sorry, Truex has a 6-10 to the second lead over Logano. 6-10 to the second lead over Truex over Logano.
Reddick doing the crossover move. Comes to the inside of the 3 of Dillon.
Dillon side drafted him down the back straightaway. Dillon back to the inside. You're trying to get there. Can't do it. Denny takes a spot away from Briscoe behind them.
Ross Chastain on the outside. Gilliland and Harrison Burton door to door.
5 to go. 5 laps left, and he's at 8-10 to the second lead now.
But William Byron trying to surge ahead on that outside line.
Man, somebody's going to wreck, I think. I can feel it.
Denny Hamlin up the racetrack with the 3 of Austin Dillon. Here comes Briscoe to the inside. 3 wide momentarily off of turn 4.
Dillon just cannot clear that 11 to run the line he wants. Contact made behind there.
Lock up left front tire, Rick. The 14 up the racetrack, almost into the side of Bubba Wallace.
Man, almost had it.
4 laps to go.
Almost had that wreck. 4 to go.
Take a look at the 14. You saw that.
Yeah, knock the left front up, and then that just makes the car won't turn. Now it gets
3
up
to
the
go.
racetrack.
Under 3 to go. A 1-second lead for Martin Truex Jr.
So 3 to go. And Truex has a 9-10.
Now, 6 car lengths.
Yeah, he's the best
Martin
car.
Truex Jr.
I agree.
Coming up on 2 laps to go.
He was by far the best car today.
Ty Gibbs in trouble off turn 4.
He was up against the wall. He keeps it going, and we stayed green.
Truex by far was the best car
Now
today.
the 23 fighting
I mean,
the
it wasn't even
inside,
close.
Austin Dillon.
Truex definitely would have been mad if another Joe Gibbs car would have caused a caution.
The 22 closed the gap just a little bit. I think he's
White
ran out of
flag's
time
out.
here, but
Just one lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. The 43-year-old a year ago, the question was out there if he was going to retire or if he was going to continue on.
White flag is out.
Fighting for another championship. But this time, it will be the first time that Martin Truex Jr. in his career has won at New Hampshire. The 22 has closed the gap, but not enough. Martin Truex Jr. is going to win.
And the race is over with as Truex wins the race.
Oh, you got that damn lobster. Hell yeah, boy.
So Truex
For
is
years,
the winner.
Martin Truex Jr. would be on his dad's fishing boat.
Man,
And I'm
so
sure
yeah,
he's
the
pulled a lot
22
of
closed the
lobster
gap a
out of
little
the
bit, but at the end,
waters
but
around this area.
wasn't enough. As
And
Truex takes the
His
checkered
trophy will
flag.
be that lobster in victory lane.
Man,
34 wins now.
that's his first career win at New Hampshire. He's led over almost 1,200 laps at this track for his career. It's his first win at the track. Man, yeah. So congrats to Truex. I almost picked him earlier today. I said no, but then of course I picked somebody else, and that person didn't win. So maybe that's good that I didn't pick Truex, because something would have happened to him. He would have blown a tire or something, and he would have lost a race. Because I'm usually bad luck. Yeah, Joe Gibbs, man. Joe Gibbs was a Hall of Fame football coach, and he's a very good car owner. So Truex gets the win. And we got Logano was second, Larson was third, Harvick was fourth, Keselowski was fifth, Reddick, Hamlin, Wallace, Dillon, and Briscoe. There's your top 10. So of course Truex doing a burnout. So good to see him get a win. Good to see Truex get the win, because he had sometimes the guys that had the best cars, don't win. Something happens at the end, and they don't win the race. But Truex, well, he led like 200 and well more than 200 laps. I love to know how many laps he led, like 230. No, he had a little more than that. Like around 260 or 270 laps he led today. He led a bunch. Man, all right, man. So I'm gonna go head on out. So probably be live tomorrow for something. Probably the Braves again. Yankees play too late. Yankees on the West Coast. And I don't feel like being up at no 12 o'clock in the. I don't feel like being up till 12 o'clock in the morning. So probably the Braves play early, like at 6 o'clock or something like that. But thank you, Jeffrey and Steve, and everybody else that stopped on in. As Martin Truex Jr. gets the dub. As I'll see you guys next time.